forward, you'll see the mirror in the front of the car, should be. Hello everybody, John here, and today onto the garage, me and my brother Alan. Say hi, Alan.
Hello.
We're doing the rear brakes on a Citroen C3 Picasso. It's a 1.6 diesel, and these are a little bit unusual because they've got wheel bearings in the discs, but not overly difficult to do, just different. Okay, so this is the rear brakes on a Citroen C3 Picasso. As you can see, these are tatered, and it feels even worse on the back. It's quite a simple caliper. What we're going to have to do is undo that bolt and that bolt, which are the sliders, and suspend this from a bungee cord. Then we'll hopefully undo the carrier, which is two larger bolts here with Torx heads or Allen key heads, can't quite see at the moment, and swing that out of the way and see what we got. There we go. So all you have to do on these, look, is there's two bolts there and there, yeah, and they're the sliders, and they're generally not very tight. Let me think. Away.
Yeah, could go that way.
Literally, that's it. That's all it needs. So that one and that top one, if you want to get them two off, I'll get the rubber mallet just in case. Else you end up buggering your hands. Right, is that starting to turn on you? Yeah. So what we're going to have to do is put another spanner in there now. I'll get one of those. 15. Yeah, 15. There we go. So you can hold that still while you undo. There you go. With the way the slide pins are installed on this car, you actually have to put another spanner on the other side of the bush, else they turn. So undoing the slide pin itself with a 13, I'm using a 15 to hold the bushing so it doesn't keep turning on the other side. Which is good news, because if it wasn't turning, it means it's all seized up, so it says it's in good nick. So with the slide pins removed, and on this car they are just bolts holding the ends of the slide pins, the caliper is actually loose. So it will be captured by the handbrake cable. I'm going to get a bungee cord just in case. So just pull them back, and it's off. I'm just going to put that on there, hold it. What's interesting here is somebody's changed the pads. Yeah. They're quite good on rubbish discs. Yeah. Yeah. Again, just in case that they couldn't be bothered to do that. How's that going, Al? Yeah, brand new pads, more or less, but that is absolutely tatered. Yeah. There's a bloody hole in there, look.
Oh, golly. Come right in it.
I don't think I've ever seen a hole in a disc. Well, it's a big pit, but it's like the surface is, I don't know, scaling off. The carrier bolts are just a really awkward position. You can't really get on them properly. Combined with this a Torx drive. But persevere, and a bit of impact from a hammer or something like that now and again seems to be doing the job. Okay, so now you've got all the calipers and brakes off. To remove the disc, you've actually got to remove the wheel bearing, or the disc with the wheel bearing. So this hub nut has to come undone. There's a peened over section, but you just hammer out with a point, I'm going to use a chisel just to open it. So you should use a new nut each time, and then we'll be able to withdraw the disc with the wheel bearing still in it. So all we have to do is use a little chisel. You see that's been bent into that groove?
Yeah.
To get the nut off.
Like bash it out.
Yeah.
Presumably it's a softish bit.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. 36 mil. And breaker bar. So we put that in there, Al. That's it. And then that way. So let's get it
On
all the way on. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, gently. Watch your back. You've got it. You've got it. And we're off. Simple as that.
That was tell you what, I'd give it Is it actually classed as a flexi bar or something?
It's called a breaker bar. The idea is that it will remove something or break it. Because it's too long,
so
really.
You can get it out.
Yeah. So that's a nut off. See, this hasn't been on there long.
No.
All right. And then I'll let you do the honours, Al. Just pull. Ta-da! And there's our disc off, and let's have a little look at the state it's in. Look at that. So the lip on there is like over 1 mil thick. It looks like it's been burning there. So there's only a little bit, but the pad's been working on that side. And the other side? Yeah. Let's put that on the bench and we'll compare them with a new set of Brembos. Let's put that down there. So you want to open one of them big red boxes? Cool. Just a touch different. There's a nice bearing protector on the back. Cool. Look at that. Wow. Such a difference. Before you can ever fit new brakes, you have to clean them because they have wax on to stop them going rusty. So, if you grab hold of the disc and just hold it above the bin a little bit, now we're going to hold this. Why not? Let's take that cover off the back. Right, I've got it. Can you wipe all of this surface round? This dissolves the grease, and then you've got to get all the wax off while it's still wet. Because otherwise it contaminates the pads more or less straight away. I'll move round when you're safe.
Okay, I've got it.
Yep. Okay. You okay with it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great photo to take before and after. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over and do the other side on. Okay, see all the grease?
Yeah.
Right, there's a squirty. This is just really strong solvent, so it evaporates. Okay. Cool. So, time to install it. That needs to go back on. Brilliant. Okay, just leave that there. Now we need a new nut. Right, if you want to zip that on.
Just literally sits on it.
Now just keep spinning it in, it'll drag the whole thing on. That's it. Then we need the big socket, wherever that went, there it is. But this time on the torque wrench. Ooh. Just carefully wheel arch. That's it. Just try and keep it nice and flat. It's quite a lot. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
As long as you're okay. Right. Right, okie dokie. So, I'll keep it forced on.
Let's see if it's not.
It's on a ratchet, so it should be. So keep it nice and square. Is it not on?
Alright,
Yeah. So go straight down. Yes! That is done up. So that's the new one on. Now, to get the new caliper, new pads in, we've got to wind back that piston. If it was a normal piston, you just push it like on a bicycle, you know, hydraulic disc brake. But this has got a handbrake, and what it does is it's got like a thread on the back of it, and it unscrews to do, it screws to do a handbrake. So we need a gadget. No.
Trying to just keep this off the disc.
Right, that is going, it's moving. What I don't know is it going in or out? Try the other way. Yay! Both are in, yeah? Okay, Al, that's on. So now that needs, we need to put the brake pads in there. If I grab that for a sec, put that in there.
Yeah.
They sit on top of these, so you just kind of slide it in from the outside. Whoop. And it should go like that. So that little stainless bit is where that's going to sit. So they go between those. Oh, you got it. Slide it in. That's it. So now, if you squeeze, you're grabbing hold of the disc.
Yeah.
So as long as we can get this back on, we're good. And that just plies.
They literally just
sit there.
Sit there.
And this clamps them to the brake. So we've got to get that over. That's why I was winding that piston back as far as I could, because they're new and chunky.
Right, is it going that side?
Oh, that.
Probably a bit.
So we know that's got to line up with there, so that's a start of a 10. And the bottom, yeah, that's on. Right, them two bolts in the trail. One goes in that top hole.
Looks good.
Yeah, just get it started.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Put it got something.
And the bottom one, we need to knock it back a little bit more. I think I'm slipping around. If I do that, yeah, that's probably about it. Is it going in?
Yeah, I think it is actually.
Yeah.
It's got something on it.
Do you think? Okay. Another wobble. That's it, essentially, other than tightening up. That's a brand new set of brakes.
Bro.
So these are spanners. We had a 13 and a 15. Actually, while I'm lying here, I can easily do them. So if you can find the spanner, that's cool.
So that's that. The only parts remaining really are the rather boring parts of repeating the exercise on the opposite side of the car. As I put in one of the graphics, don't forget to peen over the edge of the nut, the flange, into the groove in the stub shaft. That just stops it coming undone. It's very unlikely anyway because of the torque you've used to tighten the thing up, but it is the right thing to do. And also with the new discs we got new dust caps for the centre that cover the bearing up, so just hammer them in with a rubber mallet and job's a good one. This job is not that difficult, it's just a little step up from a standard disc without a bearing. If you're enjoying our channel, then don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notifications of new videos. And please give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, and you can share the videos. And below the video is always the area where you can comment and get involved with the chat.